Welcome back to the channel. Here by popular request, we're going to do what it's like to live with the GMC Sierra. This is the 1500 Elevation Edition. And also, if you want to see a direct comparison between the Tundra and the GMC, see which one is better, leave a comment down below, see if that's something that you want to see. But today, we're going to jump right into this. We're going to see what it's like to live with it on a daily basis. So we're going to start right off when you approach. You've got the key fob, you have your lock, unlock, remote start, and then you can also drop the tailgate. So to drop the tailgate, you're going to go ahead and unlock your truck, hit this twice, and then the tailgate drops. So let's go back up to the front. On the approach, if you want to remote start your truck, you're going to go ahead and hit lock once, hold that down, and then you're set up and ready to go. While we're here, we're going to go ahead and get an exhaust note for you to hear what it sounds like. And then to stop it, and turn it right back off right from the remote. Good for those cold days and those hot days. It will blow the AC with whatever your previous setting was, so if you had it on hot, it will start blowing that hot air, or if you left it on cold, it will do the same. And I believe if it's under 32 degrees, your seat heaters will come on automatically if you have that option. So just a quick run around in the front. If you've watched my other videos, you know what the front of this looks like. This does have the 5.3 liter V8 motor in it. You got push button entry. If you lock it, press the button, unlocks. And then if you want all the doors to unlock, either press it twice or press the back button. Coming inside the truck, as you're heading off for the day, here's a look at what you get when it first kicks on. You get a little bit animation. On the left hand side, you have your lock, unlock, your four-wheel drive system. You turn this to the left, you have trailering mode. If you turn it to the right, you can alternate through sport, off-road. There you go. Sport, off-road, and normal. And then you have auto four-wheel drive high, two-wheel drive high, which is the standard mode, and four-wheel drive low. You have your fog lights for the front, your jellyfish launcher, which is your cargo light that shines over the back of the bed to help you see better at night. This is your dash dimming and brightness controls, so these only work at nighttime. These just help if this is really bright at night, you can turn it down, or if it's, vice versa, you can turn it up. Headlight controls, auto, which is where they just live, parking lights, which is the white daytime running lights on the front, and then your headlights that stay on the up just a little bit further. Sneak up here if we can focus. Mirror controls, left mirror, right mirror. Just press that button. You can control it from there. Never had an issue there. Driver window, automatic, up and down. Everything else is manual. You gotta hold it. You got your handle. You've got two cup holders and some storage in the back. Coming here on the other side, you have your power lumbar, front, back, and front tilt on the seat. And then coming through here, this does not have the center console, but you have a way, obviously use all three here. You have a cigarette lighter, which we've added another USB, micro USB, or I'm going to call these the wrong things. You have normal USB, micro USB. All you need. You have seat heaters, dual climate control, your radio controls, and then your dash. I'll turn this on in a minute. It's going to kick on my Bluetooth. I'll have to stop the video. We'll go through the tech stuff here in a minute. Center console, you can be messy in the middle, but plenty of storage in the middle. This actually folds up into another seat. And then you have some lockable storage down here as well. And then just a quick look around from the inside. You have side mirror, rear view mirror. This is not, the nicer models does have, this is actually a camera screen, and there's a camera mounted over the bed of your truck, which is nice because you never have blinding lights hitting you in the mirror because it's a camera and it automatically adjusts to everything. You do have some storage up here. I have never used it for anything besides just little keepsake types items. Soft touch leather, pretty much everywhere. Nothing is hard plastic besides this. Some of this here. Otherwise you have soft touch, all the way around. Some nice little wood grain trim, kind of makes it feel a little bit nicer in here. Overall, a very nice feel, very comfortable. Steering wheel controls, cruise control on this side. Heated steering wheel was an option on this truck. And then voice control and the call, and then going through some of your settings in the menu, which I will go through as well here shortly. And then as you're reaching around the back, so I've got some clothes hanging up, blocking the view a little bit, but plenty of, not really a big blind spot anywhere in the back. Plenty of floor space. I have the optional GM subwoofer under there, so that takes up some of the storage, but we'll jump back there here in just a moment. This is carpet here in the middle. Floor mats on each side. That is an option. And let's jump into the back seat before I go through some of this infotainment and items like that. So, press the button. Now hopping into the back. I am 6'3". That front seat does not have to be all the way back for me, and there is plenty of space. The amount of space that you have for the seat being pretty far back, and it can continue going further back, is pretty awesome. So, shutting the door all together, plenty of space. You do have a couple things down here. You have a couple vents. I believe that's standard. You have 2 USBs for charging, convenient for your passengers, and a cigarette plug, which I have a flashlight that just lives in there. It charges in there. Got my hats hung up. These are not GM options. Those are aftermarket little $5 deals I have from Amazon. And then in the middle, you have your cup holders. And then this bench seat folds up. And then this side folds up as well. I've got some just general roadside gear underneath there. And then from here, you can look inside the bed. And let's some overhead lighting and a grab handle. So, very comfortable for backseat passengers. I have room to spread out. I would not be in their space. You could definitely have a dog right here. 2 people, 2 6-foot front passengers, plenty of room, not an issue. So, let's, before we kick that on it, let's go back and show you the tailgate and some of the features in the bed. And then we'll jump up here and really get into some of the nitty gritty of this, the driver experience. So with the bed here, you have a couple standard options. You have 2 tailgate buttons. You're going to press the bottom one. It will drop the tailgate like normal. Slow assist. You can press the top button. That will drop the top half. It's good for wood or any other longer object. You can kick this up. This is actually the step that comes down, but it also works as a second backstop. And then you press that other button below. No, you know what? It's not going to let you do it that way. Press one and the other. And now you have a step to get into the bed of the truck. You also have some LED lights on each side, very bright. And then your lighting at the top of the tailgate, at the top of the... Alright, let's see if we can get the sequence on here before the Bluetooth takes over. So, to start the truck, foot on the brake, 1 button, push start. You can see AC remembers the setting that you were on before. Okay, we got the Bluetooth thing solved. It's very good at connecting with your phone, which is great. You can connect multiple phones here, XM, AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth, whatever you've got set up in here. My home screen, let's back up here a minute. So, when you start your truck, it resets to the last feature that you had set. I like to look at the average miles per gallon. 14 is really low. That's because I was in stop and go traffic. Obviously, my best I got was 40. This is over a 25-mile range. You can adjust that, and over the last 400 miles, I've actually gotten 18 miles per gallon. Over the last 50, 16. So I like to just see that I'm getting the best miles per gallon as possible. So basic instrument cluster up here, helpful little infotainment. You can use this right here to scroll. You go through transmission temperature, your four-wheel drive, or not four-wheel drive. This is kind of your off-road mode. It shows the angle of your wheel, which is neat. And then if you're at a pitch, it just kind of gives you the information that you need to know. Speed, your trip, your fuel range, oil life, tire pressure, air filter. That's disabled because I have an aftermarket air filter. Otherwise, it'll tell you. Brake life. Also, this is at 96,000 miles. I've never replaced the brakes. Dealer has never even recommended it. Pretty neat. So, let's back it up just a smidgen. So, you got your steering wheel controls. You can get through all your settings. Very easy to deal with. There's not that much going on. It's not like the full digital cluster that you have with some of the other newer cars. So, very simple. Let's move over to the infotainment here in the middle. If you want to learn how to use any of this, I will do an independent, like a quick 1 minute. Here's how you use this feature. Be happy to do it. Just leave that comment down below. Let me know that that's something that you want to learn how to do. So on your home screen, it's getting a little bright outside, but you got audio, phone, Wi-Fi, your trailering, Apple CarPlay. This is not wireless Apple CarPlay. That's part of the reason there's so many cords. You do need to plug it in with either USB connection cables or get like one of those aftermarket hookup systems. It's a very responsive touchscreen. So you got settings, Android Auto, OnStar, and camera. So in the settings, you've got numerous different things. It's very adjustable. You can adjust the sounds if you want this screen to make a sound every time you touch it. You want to update your screen. You can change things on the vehicle. If you want a rear seat reminder, lighting when you approach the car, how the truck unlocks, locks. If you have a teenage driver, if you're going to valet something, so like just power locks. You can do automatic locks on the way out, auto door unlock when you hit the button on the side of the door, the delayed door lock. You just have a lot of options. You can choose how long the outside lights stay on when you press the unlock button at night. Very neat. So we'll get into that, in another video if we want to get too far into that. Lots of easy features to work with here. And then on the side, you've got some storage up here and down here. Passenger seat, same thing. You've got the same amount of pockets as you do over there, as you do over here. 2 cup holders and the storage in the back. And, you got your visor, lights, OnStar if you pay for it. I do not, so that it doesn't do anything. I think that's gonna kind of, I can't think of what else that would be helpful. So you have auto start stop. Go and disable that every time because that's gonna turn your car off. And if you're in stop and start traffic, very frustrating. But if you live in an area where you just have stop signs or something like that, or stoplights, then it's fine. It's not a big deal. But stop and go traffic, it's frustrating. There's actually a tailgate drop button. So I will press that and let you watch back here. You can drop your tailgate from inside. Pretty neat. Hazard lights, traction control, hill descent assist. This button is for like 5 miles an hour and under when you're going off-road, going down something steep. This is not for going down a steep highway with a trailer. That's what trailering mode is for. This is literally to keep your car from getting out of control. It uses the transmission and engine to keep things going extremely slow. It prevents the wheels from like physically turning. So yeah, that's just off-road. The odds of you needing that is slim to none. I've only used it twice in the last 2 trucks that I've owned. It is very useful when you do need it, but you probably won't. Basic stuff. Also audio, kind of gone through that. You can adjust the sound just like anything else. Turn up the bass, turn it down. You can adjust where the audio is in the vehicle. And that's that's what you need. You can put it wherever. You can just use your finger and adjust where the audio is at. Pretty neat, pretty responsive. I don't think there's much else to know. That's a quick summary. If you want to know how to do these things, I will make a video. But overall, the GMC is a very nice truck. This is one of my favorite trucks I've ever owned. I haven't had issues really at all, so this isn't a truck review, but this is me just saying. This doesn't not have anything that I would want. I would like a center console, maybe leather, but outside that you have seat heaters, good sound, good infotainment, technology. Really just a center console and leather would be cool, but you don't need either of those things. There is plenty of storage here to live without a center console. You have plenty of cup holders. You literally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cup holders in the front, and you have 2 more in the back if you really need more. You really need more storage than that. So I think that's gonna do it. I think that gives you a good feel for what it's like to live with one of these trucks. It has all the adjustments. It's just the elevation. It's not the AT4. It's not the Denali. It's not the AT4X. Those have like massaging seats, and those are cool. I would like those, but that's not. You definitely do not need those. And Yeah, in 3 years I've driven 95,000 and I survived without seat massaging seats. So if I left something off that you wanted to see in this, leave a comment down below. I did this video as a viewer request video of what it's like to kind of have one of these on a daily basis. I've done driving videos, I've done miles per gallon videos. And then if you want to see the Tundra comparison, you leave those comments down below and we will do that too. Maybe on a day it's only, what are we at, 11 a.m. It's 103. It's a little toasty today. So maybe not today, but leave those comments. We will do that video. And also we will update you the videos with how that Tundra is doing with the recall information. Obviously a big one on what we're doing with that. So that's going to wrap it up. Leave those likes, leave the comments, let me know what you think. And if you're new here, subscribe. And we're going to show you more videos here pretty soon. All right, see you later. Peace.